On line 11, we have Elizabeth, who has a very unusual obsession, I think, for a woman.
Elizabeth?
Hi.
Hi, Elizabeth.
I guess I'll just kind of start where I can and go from there. My fiance plays football. We've been together for about 4.5 years now, and I was with him from the onset of his junior season in college, and he had a lot of potential. And when I started dating him, I didn't see him as a vehicle to go to the NFL or anything like that. I fell in love with him. He's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
But, as time went by and everybody told us what to expect and what we could expect, obviously it sounded great. And as a person going into sports broadcasting, it would be a good thing for me too. And, we kind of envisioned our life a certain way. Well, he got hurt his senior season, and things happened, but he got signed the year after that with the Rams, and then he got cut, and he hasn't been able to get back into it this year. And it's just so difficult. In the last, that first year when he was out of college, it was very difficult. We couldn't watch football. And then when he got signed, it all kind of went away, but it's just the same way again. And day to day, I literally, I live and breathe this. I can't stop thinking about it. And it's gotten to the point, I tell myself, just stop thinking about it. People go through life every day.
What is it that you're thinking about?
I'm thinking that this could, I want this life. This is how I want it to be. I don't want Dave to do what he's doing now. I don't want
You want him to be a football player?
Yeah, because that's what it's like. He's like a broken man. This person, he can't even go through life. He's so big and huge that people stop us in restaurants and ask him, who do you play for? And I just see the hurt in his eyes, and I don't know how to make it go away.
Okay, let's just take a look at the facts. So what are the chances of him recovering?
What do you mean recovering?
Recovering and playing again.
Well, he was hurt after. He's fine now, and he was fine when he played for the Rams. The chances are if someone will give him the opportunity, which, it's such a political arena that...
Okay, but
I don't know. At this point, it seems like it will never happen.
Okay, so it seems like it will never happen.
Right.
All right, let's stay with that reality for a moment.
Right.
One of the most painful things you can have in life is to have a loss that you have accepted about yourself, but that your spouse or friend who cares desperately for you won't let you give up because they realize how much happier you would be with it.
Right.
So in some way, you're keeping him from the mourning process. Let his loss dictate his life on his own terms.
I think I do.
I don't think you do.
I don't think I let me
I think you do.
Over it.
I think you see the pain that he has.
Mm-hmm.
In a restaurant when someone comes up to him. That's his pain. He's entitled to have that.
Right.
You're not there to change it. The worst thing you can do is get him to fail again in this process of accepting himself and find it difficult either to accept himself in either way, as an athlete who's failed or as a person. So I think what you need to do is let him know that he's having a difficult time, but understand that the difficulty of him being perceived the way he is an obstacle that you may not be able to alter. So let him mourn the loss in his own way. That's so hard.
It's what you were talking about earlier this evening, that when you start something new, you're always giving up something and there's always loss. It's very hard.
There's always a loss in every change, and people have trouble understanding that. Because if you try to hold on to the thing that you're giving up when you have to take your risk, you end up losing the thing you're risking for and the thing you're giving up.